Have you ever had a day that started off absolutely amazing, but ended up really not so amazing? This was that day for me.
Team Yellow Stepbrother Edition.
You ready? This video is brought to you in part by Raven Truck Accessories and North Shore Off-Road. Today's story starts out super early in the morning, way before the sun ever came up. We're gonna go all the way out to Hinton, and then we're gonna go have some fun in some sand dunes. At least that was the plan anyways. And after that, we're gonna go camp on the North Saskatchewan River. On the way out, I met up with Johan. Johan had a brand new to him, a Rubicon 4xe, and he wanted to see how it would do.
All right, been on the road a couple hours already, and we are stopping in Edson here. Got to take a pee break. My old man bladder is not like it used to be. Anyways, 2 cups of coffee anyway, so I guess I'll use that as my excuse. But anyways, we're done here in Edson. We're going to take off and head to Hinton, where we're going to have some fun down in Brule. Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. This is another great adventure, and I'm looking forward to this one.
After many hours of driving, we finally got to Tim Hortons, where we were going to all meet together before heading out to the trailhead.
All right, everyone's finally met up here at Tim Hortons. It's nice. We got a Rubicon, got another Rubicon. Of course, we got my Rubicon. We've got a 4xe Rubicon, and the best vehicle yet today, the Boobicon. I love it. Here, check this out, guys. So, the Boobicon, followed by the Yellow Jacket, an awesome YJ, and another Rubicon. So, yeah, we're pretty well represented. I think we're going to have a good time today. A bunch of great people. Hey, everybody. Hi. It's going to be a blast.
So we were off and running, and before you know it, we were at the trailhead, ready to air down our tires. Chuck was going to lead us in a way I've never been before. Chuck knew how to get in there. And it's nice and tight, narrow, but man, was it ever a cool way to get down to the dunes.
All good.
What a fun trail this is proving to be. Lots of little dips and turns and little tight areas to negotiate around. Eventually we get to a spot on the trail where it narrows down, gets tight, fast. I really enjoy these tight trails. It's a lot of fun. You gotta drive them a little bit more gingerly when you have a big 4-door vehicle like mine. Some of the 2 doors can get through pretty easy though. This area coming up, well, it was the tightest. Definitely took a lot of attention to get through. Right here I noticed my rear fender was going to hit a tree, so I had to stop, back up, and get a little bit of a better approach angle.
We took the tight trail down. We'll go a different way back up.
Okay.
Just how tight was it? Well, here, check this vehicle out. As you can see, you literally had maybe a half an inch to an inch on either side. I have to give a big shout out to Chuck and his son. They were great spotters on this trip.
Good job.
Yeah.
Keep it tight on this side. Watch your mirrors. Okay, this way a bit. Perfect. He's a lot more narrow.
Yep.
The 4 doors could make it, but the 2 doors definitely had an advantage. From this point, the trail started to open up until finally we made our way to the dunes. Man, would you look at these beautiful mountains. I was very excited to go exploring in them. Eventually we made our way to a little bit of a larger sand dune area. So we decided to stop, maybe play around in this area a little bit, have some lunch because, well, we were all getting kind of hungry.
Just stopping for some lunch, and somebody decided to stick a sticker on the side of my Jeep. Check this out. Team Yellow Stepbrother Edition. Looks like I gotta buy a yellow Jeep now.
It was also time to grab some pictures and maybe have a little bit of fun in these sand dunes. It's right about here that I noticed that we started popping a couple of engine codes. I pulled the Jeep over. I wanted to see if I can reset the codes. In my mind, I thought they were maybe wheel speed sensor codes. I had had a few of those in the past. And, you know, running around in the sand, you know, chances are I might have tripped a code or so. They didn't seem to come back right away, so I kind of figured it was something minor. Well, we had one more spot we were going to go check out. We were going to go take a group picture up at the top of a rather large sand dune. Well, with the group picture done, we decided to head back. Going back up, we were gonna drive through, I'll call it the trench. It wasn't as tight as the way down, but it was a lot deeper. It was kind of cool. If you look on the wall of the trench, you can see a little happy face off to my side there.
We are filling up our tires. Getting ready to head out. Some pretty sweet rigs today. Was that? Right. Okay, so Ashley wanted me to make sure that I made notice that hers is a booby bouncer.
Johan and I were supposed to go to the North Saskatchewan River and camp overnight. But those engine codes were back, and they were back with a vengeance. This time, my engine was actually being derated. So when we got into cell phone range, I looked up the codes. It wasn't good. They were all sorts of camshaft position sensor codes. So, not a good sign. We had made the decision not to go camping that night, so I managed to get my Jeep home. And I brought it over to one of my buddies, Matt, from Exploration Overland, and he helped me kind of figure out what's going on. One of the first things he said was, "It doesn't look good, Jay. It doesn't look good." It looked like the timing chain guys had decided to pack it in, and there was a bunch of other damage that had happened as well. Well, like and subscribe. See what happens next. Do I get a new Jeep? Do I fix the motor? There's a few things that I'm considering. Anyways, more adventures to come. Thanks for joining in on this one, everyone.